Your Excellency, we have just looked at that video, and we know that the people preparing it are planning to take it to CSW. But we have seen some of the shots. Some of us were not looking like we were in a moment of jokand and brouhaha, considering we were in Homa Bay. So we are going to be requesting that that video be redone just a little bit when we look a little bit more vibrant. But you've seen what the G7 is about. Allow me, Your Excellency, very quickly to request all my colleagues to come in front. We will not take more than 10 minutes. Makofi, tafadhali. Your Excellency, I will request my colleagues to each speak for a minute. We've all agreed that we'll be very brief, so I will not be introducing them. I'll just move to the end and come back to make my welcoming remarks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President, and my colleague governors, and really standing on all existing protocol. I see members of KEWOPA here, and tunashukuru sana. Your Excellency, today is really not for us to speak much because a lot has already been said, but I take this opportunity to really thank you for your support for the G7 team, but not just for the G7 team. First, I thank you because you support the G7 indiscriminately. It is not lost on us that we are different. We are from different political parties, but you have not discriminated us on the basis of our political persuasions. And that I must rise here and thank you. And also thank you for coming to Homa Bay last week, despite having a very, very difficult program. That really showed your support. But I'd like to finally really thank you, not just for supporting the women and women leaders, because it's about the women at the grassroots. And the way you have moved to support the women at the grassroots, wale wadogo sana. And to speak from Homa Bay's perspective, you're doing markets, 6 ESP markets, a fish market for women who have been selling fish on the ground and are now going to sell in a place that looks like a city. Your Excellency, you've seen what the lakefront in Homa Bay now looks like. Hizo picha ni za Homa Bay, by the way. Hizo mnaona hapo zikikaa mzuri. It's because of our partnership and for your support for devolution. So tushikane, tusonge mbele pamoja, and we want to also let our people know that as women governors, we are making a commitment. And that is why institutional strengthening, transparency and accountability and governance are also very key pillars of our strategy. We don't want to be the ones to let the country down by people pointing at us and saying, look, see how women are corrupt or are doing this. We are doing our best to ensure that we are standing on strong governance structures so that we can be the shining example. Mheshimiwa Ishungu, asante sana for your support and for coming out clearly. Na boss pia amefuatilia hiyo njia. Hii kiti ya governor, apart from ya Sakaja mwenye ako hapa, zote zikuwe za kina mama. Asante sana, and God bless you. I have a message which I will read later from Honorable Dr. Phoebe Mugasio, who was among our trailblazers. She was invited. I will read her message later when there is a bit more time. Asante.